Everyone, I'm gonna do a paint correction, and also I'm gonna do ceramic coat install only on half the hood. First, I'm going to do waterless wash on the hood. I don't have to wash the car; it's pretty filthy. Since I'm gonna be doing the paint correction, I don't worry about minor scratches. The hood is pretty warm, so the waterless spray is drying up a little bit faster than it should. But there we go, it's done. And I'm going to be using Meguiar's Mirror Glaze 110 for cutting. This is obviously extra heavy cut. And then I'm going to use the 210, which is the polishing. So let's go for it. Only half the hood. There you go. Look at all the scratches everywhere. Wow. Now this is a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee, so obviously this has gone through a lot in the last 19 years. So this is original paint. I can see some scratches that are really deep right there. We'll put the light on. Alright. You see this side right here. There's some scratches still, but they're pretty deep in the paint. This is the area I haven't done. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. A not so friendly cloud is coming my way. Better wipe this off before the water starts coming down. So pretty much I'm done with the first step on a two-stage buff paint correction. I can probably do a little bit more right here. If you're doing a two-step paint correction on any car and your customers' headlamps look like this, you can use the same compound to clean them up, make them look like this. Doesn't take very long. It just took me an extra 5 to 8 minutes. Because if you make the customer's car look so good and the headlamps look like this, it takes away. Just look at this. From there to here. See the difference? So 8 minutes, you can throw that in, or you can talk to them ahead of time and just charge them like, $45 to throw that in. Won't take you 16-20 minutes, $45. That ain't bad at all. Now I'm gonna start the polishing process. This is just the 2 steps, and we'll begin polishing. I think the rain is gonna stay away. After that, we'll wipe it and do the ceramic coating. Woohoo! And I'm gonna do the whole half a hood. I won't section it off. Here we go. About 5.5, 6 feet. That's it. Fast speed. You're not cutting, you're polishing. Okay, so here's the before. Swirl marks galore. Here we go into the after. Very large number of swirl marks gone. Some are still there, but they're deep. But the gloss definitely is there. Once we I'm gonna strip it again, remove all the wax and polish, and then I'll start applying the ceramic coating. This will remove all the wax, all the polish, ensuring that the ceramic coating bonds to the naked paint or the clear coat. In other words, it's not bonding to the paint but the clear coat. So that's why this is always important. I'm going to be using a System X ceramic protection, the max coating. This one is rated for 10 years, or the lifetime of the card. They call it 10 years anyways. Do this on half. I'm going to use just a regular small microfiber towel, and I'm going to wipe with the blue the excess, and I'm going to buff it with the green. And with this, you got to do one little bit of section at a time. Temperature is just perfect, so I probably have a whole minute before I have to wipe it. Usually this stuff, depending on temperature, is anywhere from 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and then you need to start wiping. But temperature is just perfect. 67 degrees out there, not wet. I have to wear gloves. And I'm outdoors, so I don't worry too much about wearing a mask. Go. Just gonna do that little bit at a time. You gotta wait. Some of these products, it's hard to see whether when it begins to flash. So you have kind of to time it, get your rag ready, and then you're gonna work it in from the outside to the center. There you go. Circular motion from the outside in. You'll see areas where you're missing. You'll see the high spots. Do it one more over. There we go. Just buff it with this one. You gotta look at a different angles. Just make sure that you got it all removed and you don't have high spots. Even along the tape. So there's no build-up on the tape. All right. Overlapping your previous spots. It's always good to ensure. There we go. Right. And this case, when it begins to flash, it looks like it's beginning to sweat. Just a bunch, it turns into a bunch of little droplets. There we go, you can see it's beginning to dry, and let's remove. Bringing it in to the center. Because of the color of the paint, it is very easy to see where you have left some residue and where you haven't when you picked it all up. Flip this over. Overlapping. .430. There we go. Again, look at it at different angles. Make sure you don't see any hazy area or smear. There we go. Continue. I probably don't need to add, but I'm going to make sure my rag is nice and moist. As you can see, this can go a long way. Oh, I left some there, so I'm going to have to reactivate it. So if by accident you see that you didn't wipe an area, just add a little bit more on that, so it will reactivate the coating. So then it will be easy to remove. There you go, it's about right. Overlapping. There you go. Well, you know what, I didn't buff that side, but it's okay. We'll get it in a minute. There you go. It's beginning to sweat. There we go. Beautiful. Make sure you catch it on the edge. I don't know why there's all scratch there. I just see that. Buff it up. This right here is done. Just like that. Look at your fanciest style you got. You feel it. So smooth. You can feel where you haven't put any. You feel the towel drags. There you go. Okay, again overlapping. Previously put it on. This stuff is really strong, so if you're doing it indoor in the garage, make sure you're wearing a mask. It's kind of a respirator type of mask. That's just a paper mask. Out here the wind is blowing, so it'll be just fine. I can probably get away with doing this whole thing, but I'd rather not. Maybe I can finish it after. And you can also apply this on plastic, so I'm going to apply it to the headlights once I get to it. Yep. Circular motion, bring it in towards the center. I can feel this beginning to stick a little bit, so that means it was time to actually remove it. I'll move a little quicker here, just to make sure I cover everything. And then come back again, but a different side. Expand it out a little bit more, just in case you left the high spot on an area that you already went. There we go. You should have second towel to ensure that you remove everything that you don't leave a wet spot. In a car like this, you probably need 3 sets. Probably just needed to did it once, but I'm going to put it on the headlight, the plastic, so I can seal the plastic protective against UV light. You don't have to do crosshatch, but I actually like doing that. And then overlap it. Again. Still got a few seconds. Let me bring you for a close-up. You can see where the ceramic coating is at. So it's time to remove it. Use the light just to make sure you didn't leave any behind, any residue behind. Oh, I see it right here. Because the temperature is just right, it didn't dry up. I was able to get on the edge here. It came out without having to reactivate it. Get your fancy towel, give it a nice polish, nice buff. There you go. Sure feels so smooth, incredibly smooth. Smoother than my butt. So there it is. This side hasn't been done, and this side is done. It's very hard to tell, but you can see the line right there. Let's see if I can focus on that a little bit more. There we go. So there it is. Done. So if you want your vehicle to get a ceramic coating, give me a call. 541-743-3060. Sling Suds and ADS, Auto Detail Services LLC in Eugene, Oregon. Again, you can visit my website at www.slingsudsautodetailing.com. Give me a call. It's not a we don't require to have a fancy shop to install ceramic coating, and this is System X ceramic coating. Comes with a warranty, and that warranty is not based on me, it's a company, a manufacturer's warranty. I go out of business, and the ceramic coating I installed start fading or not doing its job, you can call System X and they will get somebody to reapply it. And also it gets reported to Carfax, so it increases the value of your vehicle. So there it is. Give me a call. Get ceramic coatings. You can do this in the wintertime. Well, good thing it didn't rain, so the rain's coming down pretty good. Look at the left side and look at the right side, how everything just beads perfectly, and how the water is just running, beating off. This, when you stay big droplets, and what's wrong with the big droplets, there's a lot of contaminants on the drops. When they dry it out, they'll leave a lot of spots on the paint from all the contaminants. So this is what it should look when you do ceramic coating. And like I said, this is an hour after being installed, and it's already doing its job. I'm gonna run my hand. Bam, look at that. Look at that. You see the big difference there when I run my hand on the side I haven't done versus the side. See how the water just runs off. It's a plus. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little long video, but you know what? What else do you have to do? You got nothing else to do, right? Just sitting in bed, just looking at video, learning something. Learning is power. Continue learning, no matter how old you are.